So, is your YouTube channel going to get deleted on July 15? Maybe. Obviously, I'm kind of joking. Yes, some YouTube channels are going to get demonetized or terminated on July 15, and that is due to the new update that is coming to YouTube. But hold on, you probably got clickbaited. There's a lot of misinformation and fake news going around about what this update means. So I spoke to a YouTube employee and I asked him myself. And no, I'm not allowed to record those calls, so. But in this video, I'm going to tell you what channels are in danger and what these changes actually mean. So today, this huge page called Say Cheese, you probably recognize it on Instagram or Twitter. They have 1.5 million followers. They tweeted that starting July 15th, YouTube will only pay creators who use their real voice and produce original content. That is fake, and I have no idea where they got that information from. It's so wrong that not only did they get a community note, but YouTube themselves responded to this and said, thanks for sharing, but just to clarify a couple of things, we recently made a minor update to our long-lasting YPP policies. This is to better identify mass-produced repetitive content. So nothing is being added, there's no new rules, they're just gonna enforce it more. Then they said that channels using AI to improve their content can still monetize as long as they follow our policies. Now there was hundreds of people asking me if they can still use 11 Lab voices. Yes, that was never against YouTube's policies, and it's not changing. Then they said for reused or repurposed videos, our policies still haven't changed. Meaning that the way that I've been teaching YouTube automation, the way that I've been doing YouTube since 2018 is still completely clean and safe. So if you run an automation channel, the way that I taught it, and the way that others teach it as well, you're not gonna have any issues. But there is an exception. Though as of right now, nothing is necessarily confirmed, I'm gonna say there is a 90%, maybe 95% probability that your channel is in danger if you post AI stories. Now there is something very specific, it's kind of a gray area, and that is long-form AI stories that use 4 to 5 images. If you have an AI story channel and you switch images, throughout the entire video every 10 seconds, you're most likely safe, but you're still in a gray area. But for those channels that only had one image and it was making an entire 40-minute story about whatever topic, those are most likely cooked. But why is YouTube doing this? Well, in my school community, I go live 2 times a week, and this is where I teach people how to do YouTube automation. In one of the live calls on May 5th, someone asked me how I felt about AI stories, and I said this: feel AI is not a safe niche. I just don't think it's going to be long term, man, because it's so easy to do. I think it's one of those niches that can be overly saturated, right? I always say saturation is good, having competition is good, but when literally anybody can do it, that becomes an issue. But if it's just like, oh, download this website, make a bunch of, I'll make the video for you and I'll make all the pictures and the editing for you, that's when it becomes an issue. You understand? So I don't think it's going to be long term, and I don't think it's going to be something that will be profitable then or even monetized. So yeah, I was right. Right, a lot of people are pointing fingers at YouTube and they're mad. But you gotta remember that YouTube is a business. They need to make the advertisers happy. Now let's imagine that you work for Toyota. You're in the advertising department and you're given a budget to run ads on YouTube. And one of your roles as an advertiser is to tell YouTube where you want to show your ads. You gotta be specific about the age of your audience, the region of where your audience is. You need to send them a list of channels that you want to specifically target. But at the end of the day, they don't have that much control over it. Now imagine your boss finds out that most of your ads ran on an AI story about a baby and a fire truck. Whatever. That doesn't look good to advertisers. Doesn't look appealing, because it's all about conversion rates. So if it doesn't look good for advertisers, YouTube's gonna be like, I need to eliminate that. But that's not it, right? The biggest issue with this is that at the end of the day, this is a video platform, right? This is a video creation platform. And I knew this was gonna happen because there were so many softwares coming out where they're like, at a click of a button, you're gonna get a long form video, it's gonna put an AI voice, it's gonna put AI images, and boom, you're gonna become a millionaire. That doesn't make sense. I mean, just think about it. Put yourself in the shoes of YouTube. The AI stories and similar niches that are just absolute garbage was swarming YouTube. Now imagine if that kept going at the current pace it was going right now. YouTube would eventually just become a platform where you can find AI stories and AI garbage content, right? That would eliminate the identity of YouTube if that went mainstream and there were millions of people doing it. So since advertisers obviously wouldn't want their videos played there, this was going in a direction where it was going to become a problem. So again, this is not going to kill YouTube automation. If anything, it's going to remove all of the freeloaders, which I think is good. Now, going back to the tweets, fully AI generated videos is one of the things they noted that is going to get hit, which is a lie. I mean, that's still in the gray area. Low effort uploads, though the wording is a little bit different with what YouTube said. I don't think that one's going to be as enforced as others. The reason is because, that's kind of subjective. They're going to get filled with appeals. Because it's like, yes, you can make an AI story YouTube video, but every 10 seconds you're generating and switching to a different image. That shit takes time. It takes a lot of time. It probably takes longer than editing a normal video. So what they're targeting with this is like super low effort. Again, the single image, the ones that use 3 to 4, 5 images, the ones that don't provide any value. And also another reason this is happening is because of the content farms that are primarily in India, Pakistan, and Vietnam. These are essentially, farms or offices where they use this thing called NAN, and this is AI workflow automation. So for example, if I shared one of the video titles to this, it would then automatically send it to ChatGPT, it would automatically send it to 11 Labs, and it would automatically send it to a place or a website where it creates the AI generated images. If you could use this on any of the content that you post, you're most likely in trouble. Now, I've always preached celebrity news, top 10s, evergreen content like that. That's safe, because we genuinely have to do research. We genuinely have to know what we're talking about. Editing, is normal, and yeah, it costs money depending on how you approach it. Usually it does cost money to create content like that, so we're safe. So right now it's July 9th. I don't know when this video is going to be posted, but if it's before July 15, make sure that in every post that you see where someone is fear-mongering and telling people stupid things like this, make sure to call them out for it. In the comments, let other people know as well, because this is serious. Oh, here's another one. Fearbuck. 6 million views, got more than Say Cheese. YouTube will only pay creators who use their real voice and produce original content starting July 15, marking reused videos, copied content, low effort uploads, and fully AI generated videos will be ineligible for monetization. Another community note and another YouTube response. YouTube won't be introducing any major changes on July 15, however, the platform will be strengthening its policy to identify and flag unoriginal content. This type of content has been ineligible for monetization for quite some time now. So now it's just harder to fool the system for the people that are going to continue to do this. And then of course YouTube responded with not exactly to clarify the reference of minor updates, see here, which we can go to. And also, just taking this straight from YouTube, your content should be made more for the enjoyment or education of viewers rather than the sole purpose of getting views. Which yeah, that sentence sounds very good to shareholders. But we both know it's bullshit. YouTube had a convention like a month ago where all of them gathered together and talk about how YouTube is doing. It's at its peak. YouTube has never done better. I think YouTube short views surpassed TikTok. So yeah, hopefully that clears up some things for you. But keep in mind, a lot of people aren't going to see this video or know how this ended. So they're never going to try YouTube. If anything, this kind of just killed most of our competition or future competition, because now people are going to be like, oh, you can't monetize AI voices. Idiots. At the end of the day, it's better for us. So if you want to learn how to do YouTube the correct way and avoid getting hit on July 15th or at any future date, you can check out my school community. Link will be in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. And let me show you around a little bit. If you don't care about this, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and have a good day. But for those of you that are genuinely interested in this business and want to get into it, let me show you what's in my school community. First, I'm going to start off with the price. The price is just $37 a month. You can cancel at any time. You can join and cancel immediately and just stay 1 month. I get a lot of comments about that, so I thought I should just answer it now. But yeah, in my school community, you get a blueprint step-by-step, and this is showing you how to set up your YouTube channel from A to Z. This is more for like complete beginners. The actual videos and course is in the tutorial vault, and here you're going to find 55 videos plus where I show you exactly how to do YouTube automation and how I've been doing it since 2018. And since 2018, I've made over $1.7 million across all of my faceless channels. So everything I do is in these videos. But the best part is that I go live 2 times every single week. This is where I speak with you directly, answer any questions, review your channels. As a matter of fact, we just had a call today and it lasted 4 hours because I don't get off until everyone's questions are answered. And also, there's going to be a huge update that is coming mid-August where I'm going to go way deeper into YouTube and how to run your channel. Free of charge, of course. And just to show you some wins, Yusuf here posted that this student made $2,200 in an Arabic monetized channel, which he transformed actually into a full English video. We got S Breezy here who got monetized in just 1 single month. We have Jay here who the first month he got monetized, he made $2,850. We have Aman here that with only 25 uploads, not only did he get monetized, but 1 single video made him $800. Keep in mind, he joined for 37. We also have members like Jonathan here who shared his 3-month updates. 700 the first month, 600 the next, and 700 again on June. So in 90 days, he made $2,000. Again, he only invested $37. SS here just got monetized with his 21st video. pretty good. And yeah, I mean, I could keep going all day, but you guys get the point. Again, link is going to be in the description of this video and in the pinned comment. And if you do end up joining, I'll talk to you in one of the live calls.